been able to use your studies to gain some insight into like Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans?
Well, New Orleans is on the 30th parallel, and and the 30th parallel, going around the planet, you'll find the Great Pyramid on there, and you'll also find the outlet of Basra, Iraq. So when we bombed Iraq, the Earth bombed New Orleans. It was like almost like in retaliation. It felt to me like it was in retaliation. And in the 30th parallel, when you go around the planet, it's where the deltas are of the major rivers. So you find the delta of the Nile, the delta of the Euphrates, the delta of the Mississippi, the headwaters of the Ganges, the delta of the Yangtze River. So it's this very powerful. The 30th parallel is also the where the Coriolis effect happens. So it's how the it's an effect to do with the planetary spin dynamic and weather patterns and such, and it's the demarcation point between temperate and tropical zones of climate. And when it hit Katrina, when Katrina hit New Orleans, it not only took out a city, it took out a soul. It was really symbolically, it went for the jugular of the American soul, because New Orleans, our music comes from there. A lot of the culture, the Tennessee Williams stuff, Stella, the streetcar named Desire. There's so much culture and history and like all the blood, sweat, and tears of all of America comes down the Mississippi River, all our effluent, if you will, but that's been cleaned up to the great degree. But all this water connects us all, and when you get a spin field, a spinning vortex like a hurricane, it's speaking to the planet itself, because that's what the planet is. It's a spinning vortex. That's what we are. We're spinning vortexes, and that's what North America is a spinning vortex. So Katrina really kind of cleared out a lot of the energy of that was stuck, if you will, stuck in the consciousness of the North American sense of being, and it really in so many levels it showed how it showed our face as a culture, how we treated people, how we how we deal with suffering, how we deal with emergencies, and we failed, and it was a sad day, but it was a day that really, I think, awakened the earth energies of the entire middle of the country by hitting that center point of this fan, this great Mississippi Basin fan that stretches through if you will, there are 5 biomes: the Great Basin, the Great Plains, the Great Lakes, the Finger Lakes, and over into that's those fans, the center of those, each one of those biomic structures, the center of them are equal distant apart, and centered on the New Orleans as the center point of all that.